Welcome back to Solidified, the show where we don't care if we get into a little trouble. We just let them opinions fly. It's your boy, King Shiz.
It's your man, Ali the Great.
And it's Lola B. The laugh.
I always do that. we got a great guest on the show today. You know, we're starting to venture into, like we told y'all, that entrepreneurship that's out there. And so we have a lovely, amazing, intelligent, ambitious young lady on the show. I mean, she can introduce herself.
Yes, I am Amber Ficklin. I have to go through my whole spiel right now, or you gonna wait?
Whatever, you just go in, you know.
Okay, yeah. So I'm a digital creator. I create content for business owners and entrepreneurs. I help them with pictures and videos, branding stuff for their social media. Okay. My husband owns a real estate investment company.
Bang, bang.
Okay. And we document our entrepreneurship journey and raising a large family on our YouTube channel called Ficklin TV.
Okay.
We've grown that channel to over 4 million views and over 24,000 subscribers. So make sure y'all go check us out.
This is good.
Every like, every follow, every subscribe, it feeds one of my 4 kids. So please go watch us.
Bang, bang. Yeah, we're going to make sure that we put all the links in the description below for the videos and then also for all of the regular audio podcast streams as well. So that way you guys can make sure you subscribe and check her out. But yeah, so let's just dive into it a little bit more and talk a little bit more about, entrepreneurship. So how did you get into this digital content creation and that lane that you're in?
Okay, so I started intentionally creating content. I mean, we all had social media since middle school?
Right.
MySpace.
Since forever.
Hey.
Right. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
What's his name? Tom?
Tom.
Yes. Everybody's friend Tom.
Exactly.
Did y'all remove him though? Could we remove him? I can't remember.
No.
Unfriend him?
Yeah.
Tom was permanent.
Tom was
with the white tee on.
Tom was permanent.
Tom was a day
Tom
one.
was permanent.
You had to be friends with him. Yeah. So when I intentionally started creating content, maybe it was like 4 years ago.
Okay.
I left my job and I didn't really know a lot of people that thought it was a good idea to leave your job and just stay with your kids or start a business around your family. And so I wanted to kind of connect with other people that maybe felt the same way as I did. So I started a mommy blog that kind of morphed into me doing videos because I felt more comfortable in video versus writing content.
Gotcha.
Every single time I wanted to put something out. So that's when Ficklin TV was born.
The birth.
The birth.
The conception.
The conception.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you like most about it?
That I can do my own thing. I can just be myself and I can connect with other people. Now it's kind of changing because I'm actually showing people how to do the same thing I'm doing. So now that's even more fun. Like it's not just me filming myself or filming my family. Now I can show other people how to do the same thing. So
You can put everybody on.
Yeah.
There you
can
go.
all get this money.
Okay.
What type of content,
Shmoney.
like, what type of content is your page about?
So I do like vlogs. We do like challenges, pranks. I don't know, things like how to grow your channel. Like now I'm like focusing on teaching now. So I'm like showing people what type of content people want to see, how to record using your phone or, different ways they can get out here in these social media.
I saw the beauty, like your daughter and the beauty and the hair.
Yes, she's a ginger baby like you.
Did you see the ginger, like, there's like they're like 2 twins?
Ginger baby.
No.
I'll send it to you. I think they're called the ginger sibs, like siblings.
Aww.
It's like 4 of them. They fly
Yes, she's my only redhead. I wish my boys had red hair like you, but they all have brown
Hopefully
hair.
mine will have some.
What causes that to happen?
It's just the genes. They got to
yeah.
match up right. It's like both your parents have to carry a specific gene and it has to be passed down. But you have how many kids?
4.
So you had a great,
Too many.
It's a beautiful family.
You
It's
had
a
great
beautiful
opportunity
family.
to make that happen. So.
Yeah.
Right. So I asked you what you like, right? So what's the most challenging part about the lane that you're in with being a content creator?
Keeping it going, for sure. You have to stay trending. You have to always put stuff out, and sometimes it's tiring. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to be on camera today, or I don't want to put a face on. I don't want to do any of that today. I just want to chill. But you can't because that's my job. Like I literally have to create content, or I don't get paid. So
Gotcha.
I see you got like hella millions of views. Like how did you get to that point? Like
I'm a witch.
That's just sorcery.
No, this was kind of like a one-off situation. I had a viral video, I think last year, so it kind of went crazy. It's actually 2 videos on my channel that kind of went crazy. So aside from just putting out constant content and building a tribe of my own, these 2 videos were kind of like, I don't know who shared it, if somebody famous shared it or what happened, but they kind of just went crazy. One of them is a hair video.
Okay.
So a lot of women look up hair videos on how to straighten natural hair and stuff like that. And the other one is a country crock video. Like that is like so random.
Country crock.
Yeah, like
what?
What's that?
Butter.
Yeah, school us.
Margarine.
The margarine.
It's
yeah,
margarine.
It is.
According to
It's
the
not
Let's
butter.
say it right. It's
It's
margarine.
It's not butter.
You gotta
They
get that
told me.
avocado oil butter.
So it's literally my
Plant-based.
husband showing him cooking with the country crock, and it had some type of nasty film like came off the I don't know, stove once you heated it up, and he's like, we don't want to eat this, and people like lost their minds, like went crazy. So
Crazy.
yeah,
I saw like 6 million views. I'm like, okay, we need to get on the page real quick.
She running it up.
Wow,
So,
that is great.
so
you.
do you have like a strategy
yeah, I do have a strategy for Instagram or for YouTube.
for either one? So when it comes to, you know, obtaining or building your revenue stream right through this platform, is there a strategy that you use to kind of keep us captivated and keep people coming back? Is that something that you're charging for a premium that we can't talk about?
You can, DM me
See?
for the real strategy.
That's fine. But a high level of, you know, something that's not as juicy as what they can DM you about.
Yeah, so I guess what I can give you right now is doing something for other people would be doing something you love or something that you can talk about
Okay.
a whole lot, because
Okay.
you're going to have to talk about it in different ways. You'll have to create new ways to bring people in and to get excited about what you do. So pick a topic that you really, really, really enjoy.
Got you.
Yeah.
See, she's just giving you a teaser. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit to
sprinkle.
draw
Just
you
a
in,
little
man. Hit her up,
sprinkle.
slide in the
Yeah, just a little
DMs, man. But so I mean, I know we started out, we just dived right in and started talking about, you know, the entrepreneur platform that you're in, right? But he said it, you know, you're a mom, you know, and you know, how do you feel about being a mom and
I
being
love
like a
being a
working
mom.
mom at that?
I've been a mom my entire adult life.
Okay.
So I don't know what being grown is without having a kid attached to me or having to make arrangements for it.
Gotcha.
I love them. The fact that I built my business around them, I enjoy them even more.
Gotcha.
But it is challenging. Like you have to, like I said before, know when to turn the cameras off, and then also when it's like family time and we have to focus on just us, because it's not always about putting stuff out.
Gotcha.
It's about being a
All right,
family.
Amber, don't knock out the mic now.
We done had some trouble before. Sorry.
She called us out, y'all. She called us out. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's tough, but I enjoy it. It's something I enjoy. Yeah.
It's rewarding.
Yeah.
And I know you're married as well, you know, so I know. So why you said
Cause so we were like the first couple of our couple's friends that got married. Like our friends are starting to get married now. Some of them I just don't have no hope. It's like whatever. But
Finished.
so you know, everybody kind of looks at us like, so how's it going? What should we do? Like you know, so it's a lot of pressure though. Like you know, it's like we don't always have good days. You know, some days are tough, but
you sound like me and my wife and our friends. Like our friends are like starting to follow suit now, and so it's kind of like, and they're having children because I just had, you know, my first boy as a Solidified family would know about 7 months ago. Look, I'm gonna keep talking about it like it just happened, but
A little twin, man.
it's my man, baby Trey. Shout out to Trey, Sean
shout
Adams
out to
III.
Trey.
But so I connect on that, you know. We were like the prototype. Like everybody's like, oh man, black love, it can work. You know, we don't have to be, what is it, Tatianas and I don't know. I'm just throwing them out there. We don't just have to be jump offs and just be out here wilding. We can settle down and we can really, you know,
It's
commit
cool
to
to
love.
settle down.
It's cool to be in love,
Yeah,
right? So we feel you. But go ahead. I just had to throw that in there.
yeah, but that puts pressure on you because now who do you go to when shit gets fucked
Facts.
up? You know.
Like that's the conversation that we have, you know, like we got strong shoulders and we're always here. Like my friends call me the Godfather. Like that's the joke, right? You know, Shiz, what's good, man? I just want to talk to you about something. And then it's like, damn, when I'm going through something, I ain't got nobody to call. I'm like the oldest of all my siblings too, so it's like I can't really, you know, go to them per se. You know, you can always coach up, as we call it, coaching up. But, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of times they lean on me. So I'm with you on that, Amber.
Yeah, but help. You have to go to, like, counseling. That's kind of what, like...
Therapy.
We just talked about it on our last episode.
We did.
Black people in therapy.
Black people in therapy
That
was
our
T
tea with
Lola B.
It's real, like, because we weren't going for a long time because our relationship just stood the test of time because we had great vibes. We were friends a long time before we got together. So it's like, even when I don't like you...
Everything is a connect. Go ahead. I'm with it.
Even when I don't like you, like, you my homie, so I respect you on that. But... like year 6 is like the devil.
Oh yeah,
it's like everything that could go wrong will go wrong. Like
Coco, are you
stuff.
listening, Coco? To Amber, it's the exact same thing you were saying.
For
Go ahead.
real, stuff you dealt with in your childhood, you didn't realize was an issue. All that stuff is gonna come up, and so that's the year we had to like, okay, we need to go to a therapist, someone unbiased that doesn't know you or me, and that can just give us legit. Really, she doesn't even give us a lot of advice. She just listens and teaches us how to communicate.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's definitely dope.
Yeah.
And how long have you guys been together, if you don't mind me asking?
We have been in a relationship for 10 years, and we will be celebrating 7 years in April. Married.
So married. Got you. Congratulations. We aspire to be there.
Yes,
I'm gonna call you too when
that's amazing.
Don't call me. I'm like, leave her.
Dang.
Cook. It's over. It's over, Ali. So, all right. So, yes, you are on a show, right, about music, entertainment, the culture, right? What type of music, if you listen to music, I'm gonna give you some love, right? Because I'm not gonna throw you under the bus.
Okay.
What would be your favorite type of music if you did consistently listen to music?
I guess R&B.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were her.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's me all the way.
I'm a 90s baby, so
okay. So you're a 90s baby.
R&B.
Okay. So you had the golden era of R&B while growing up.
Yes.
So who would be, your go-to artist that you would listen to if you're listening to music? See, I keep doing that to her, y'all. She came in here acting like she don't listen to music, but I bet you she does. So
I
go
do,
ahead.
but I'm not like a diehard, like, you gotta go check out Nas, you know what I'm saying? Or,
Why
I'm not that girl.
Everybody, this is his favorite artist, so I know that was an example, right? But everybody.
That's funny. That's ironic.
It's always coming from that.
It's
Shout
always
out to NAS, but go ahead. We listen.
Yeah, like that's not me. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to get on here and sound crazy. So my husband, he is a true, like, real hip hop dog.
What's your husband's name?
Kendall.
Shout out to K-Dot, man. Yo, Kendall, we rock with you, boys, but go ahead.
So he's like, what are you going to talk about? I'm like, I don't know. So,
We got a lot to talk about. Don't worry. So who would be your go-to R&B artist of that era or whoever right now? Whoever.
I love Janae.
Okay.
Janae is
Same.
What's Janae?
Yeah.
Aiko?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's dope.
The lounge singer, as I
Yes.
call her.
Shut
No, but I
Big
love
Sean's
her.
unofficial wife, as I like to
Yes.
say. Y'all just get it done, okay?
Mom and Dad.
Cut it out. Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
Sometimes they yes.
I do it. Go
I've been
ahead.
a fan of hers for years though. Like even before she got, I guess, popping on mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking about like B2K days. Like
What?
back then. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Because isn't she Fizz's cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Or I
never knew
that was
that.
always a rumor. I never knew it
been
officially
informed.
came out, but
I've been
yeah.
informed.
Yes. See, now
I
I'm
like that.
schooling
You
down.
on that?
I didn't even know
Look,
that.
this is the music directory over
Y'all
here.
know
Like he
Miller
normally
J?
knows everything.
Yeah, her
That's her
sister.
sister.
Yeah, I know her.
Who?
Miller J.
I'm cooked.
Oh yeah,
They
you
from
said.
LA, so it's
Shout
all
out to
love.
Miller J. Oh, it's an LA artist. Okay.
Yeah.
Janae from LA.
Where you
love
from?
Janae. So all over, I guess.
No. Where was you born?
I was born in Michigan.
Okay.
However, that's not my home. My dad is a Marine. Well, was a Marine, and we moved everywhere. So I've been.
Don't do Detroit like that. Or Michigan. Let me leave it. Don't do Michigan like that.
Look at her face.
I just had to go there.
Okay.
2 weeks ago? It was
Snowing and shit. Cold as hell.
so cold.
It's so cold.
And so ghetto.
So get it.
So ghetto. So,
Soundbite.
So I've lived in Michigan, California, South Carolina.
What part of Cali?
This is Kelly.
Oceanside.
Okay.
Yeah. South Carolina, Indiana, but I've been in Georgia.
Indiana?
Yeah.
What you doing out there?
I lived there.
She
They got black
did
people out
It's
there.
out there with Larry Bird.
Obviously.
Well, Gary, right? Gary, Indiana.
Gary.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's
all
how
I
Gary
know.
was the hood, though.
That's all I know is Gary, Indiana.
It is.
That's all I know.
Michael Jackson and Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yep. But I've been in Atlanta for 20 years. So
She from Atlanta.
this is, at this point.
Stop saying that, man. I'm forever from Boston, man.
Same.
617,
You
man.
ain't been here long enough, so.
10 plus. I've been here for a minute, but I think it'll always be embedded in me to be like from up top north, East Coast. Like I can't change that about me. But go ahead.
It's better
What you mean?
than what? You said
What's-
it's better than that you are from up north?
I feel like don't do that. I'm not gonna go
I'm
there.
doing it.
You're just proud of where you're from,
I'm
right?
proud of where I'm from is the way, and thank you for that alley-oop, Ali.
But
I'm
shit
proud
on
of where I'm
Atlanta,
from. I'm not gonna show on ATL because obviously I live here. I love being in Atlanta. That's why I didn't go home, right? Because
Mecca.
I love the weather. I love, the Black Mecca, right?
Right.
I love the opportunities that, ATL affords me that my hometown does not afford me. And I just got tired of most people, and we talk about this all the time, but most people don't see Boston as somewhere that has challenges, like a lot of poverty, but I'm from the inner city of Boston. Like we say, what, every state or every city got a hood or something like that? What's the expression we say? I don't know. But at the end of the day,
every state got a hood.
I got tired of seeing bodies piling up, not trying to be a tough guy, just being honest. You know, you see your friends pass away, you see people that you grew up with, whatever. And so it was like, all right, I'm out. I'm done. I'm gone. So that's why. Not necessarily that it's better, but it's just afforded me some better opportunities. But
and Atlanta's a vibe. It really is. Everyone I know that's moved away from here is like,
damn,
they ready to come back.
Just something about Atlanta.
It's because Atlanta's like, you can stay in the way or you can get out the way, right? Like you can hide or you can be in the thick of things.
Yeah,
That's
accurate.
Yeah,
I stay out the way.
Nah, Lola's always in the way.
Definitely not.
Pull up Lola's story. Go follow Lola. Pull up her story. Singing with something in her hand. I'm calling you out. But live your life, sis. That's how it works.
I hope these people follow me on Instagram, so y'all peep. I got a zillion videos in my
This man with
phone.
the sound effects.
Yeah, he be spot on.
And Lola, I was like, Lola, your followers going up? She's like, no. And I was like, shit, yes they are. I be seeing the little numbers.
It be going up
like
and
she
down,
said,
up
every
and
follow
down.
matters.
Up and down, up and down.
We building, y'all. Solidified Lola B show. She coming. But yeah, so I mean, you said Janae. Who else pops out? I just kind of want to.
I mean, Beyonce, like.
That's a given,
Are
right?
you a Rihanna fan?
I am.
Okay.
So.
But you're not a Rihanna stan.
I stand for Rihanna.
Oh.
I love
Yeah.
Beyonce, but I
She'll
stand for
drink her
Rihanna.
bath
Rihanna is.
As long as you know.
Go ahead.
We
what's
put
that?
on Beyonce when you're trying to rule the world. You put on Rihanna when you're trying to get him. Take over the world.
So I went down on it.
Yeah, you know. But I know both. Yeah.
I got you. So Riri, Janae, Beyonce. So do you have any rappers that you like? Just for Ali, I just have to give Ali some love.
Just say
over here.
Nas. Just say Nas.
Just say
She
no.
threw that nigga under the bus
I'm
when she came.
messing
She
with
did. She
I know,
was
first
saying.
thing I was like,
I'm
damn,
not
Nas.
I
a
know,
huge
right?
Nas fan.
No, that's
though.
cool. That's
I mean,
fair.
I know it's.
I don't expect it though. I don't
This
expect
is
it.
a safe place.
I don't
very safe.
expect it. I was
This is a
just
safe
like,
place.
damn, why is it the
Don't
first
get
name
this
we
man
not rocking
revved
with?
up.
Well, you know, it's real hip hop, dog. Like everybody says
yeah.
Nas, but
He's
of
a
course
legend.
Jay-Z.
Hey, what'd you say?
What?
What?
Everybody was
Look
like
at,
Nas?
I knew he was gonna pick that out.
He trying to
said
show me a
what?
couple
I was
of
just,
old
you know.
guests. That's what he trying to do, man.
Okay, that was this to somebody.
I think
else.
Nas is about to be like
He's leveraging you.
We might have to get Nas on the show.
Hey,
Nas.
speaking
Everybody
into the
be-
existence,
Okay,
what my man
right.
Nipsey say, spoke some things into the universe
And
and
then
they
they-
appeared. But go ahead.
Yes. So Jay-Z.
Stop rolling your eyes at me, Lola. You've been rolling your eyes at me all episode.
Yeah, Lola getting a little
Just because you
spicy, man.
hungry, you need a Snickers.
Oh, I do. I wish I had the Snickers right now.
Lola
I
brought some
would
damn
gladly
blueberries over
sit
You would
here
have
and
thought
eat it.
Lola
They were
and
not
nothing. Look,
blueberries. They were black grapes.
nothing
Where you
to
from?
the heavyset folks of the
From,
world, because I was a
Publix.
heavyset person myself at one point. But Lola, you would have swore Lola was a fat girl.
No.
The way she eats.
Bro, she
Fast
came over with a
metabolism.
big ass gallon bag of grapes, man. You need to go to
That man
Decathlon
said a
and get
gallon
the grapes
bag.
with the seeds.
Oh
That's
my
healthy
God.
food, though. She can eat that.
Exactly.
It don't even
And
matter.
I gave up
If it's
pota-
healthy
okay.
and you eat too much, you still.
So I gave up
on your
potato
way.
chips for Lent.
way.
So
On your way.
I've been trying to eat more fruit because I'm not eating potato chips right now.
Serious, Lola.
For Lent.
I've been trying to eat more. Oh yeah.
I gave up potato chips for
Oh,
Lent.
yeah.
So I have to have
Yo,
some
where
type
the
of
chips at, man?
alternative.
You had some chips
Stop!
over
Don't
there?
I got
do
the
that.
chips.
Don't do
I need to
that.
stay away
I
from
ain't being
chips,
so
man.
tempted
Willpower.
right now.
Okay.
I'm such a snacker. But yeah, I'm hungry. I was rolling my eyes at you. Give me some.
Look at that. Spirit fingers.
There we go. We back. We back. See the face.
Had
you
to
judging us and
recharge our
shit.
energy real quick.
Charged up.
Charge up.
But yeah. So you said no Nas.
Come on, man.
Don't do that.
Who
Don't
else?
take
Who
her
else?
down.
Who
Okay, yeah.
else?
Who else? Get
Just
off
move
that.
up.
Get to it.
Fab, I like his
Ooh.
black.
Yeah, she be killing up.
Yeah.
Hey, we were doing this the other day.
Definitely, I
Okay.
fuck with Fab.
Okay.
Who else? Maybe you want me to name some people?
Yeah,
See
she
if you
named
like
some
'em?
people.
That's always
What
better
about J.
because I
Cole?
have to tell you yay or
Yeah,
nay.
I like J. Cole. Now, I don't think I've listened to a whole album of his, so I can't. I know.
It's okay.
I mean, don't
It's
feel
okay.
bad.
Keep
Don't
She
feel
shot
bad.
Nas
But I
and
look
now
at
Cole.
him. Don't
Don't feel bad.
They about to kick me out.
course
What about
Kendall, you
I
got some
your
work
back.
to do,
I got your back,
bro.
girl. Don't be
Next time y'all in the car,
Hold me
you
down.
can put the edited version on, especially with the kids in the car. But come on, man, help out, man.
I listen to hip hop with him. I don't know who it is.
What about Kendrick
but-
Lamar?
Yeah, Kendrick's dope.
There we go. That's
Why?
what we like.
There we
Why?
go.
Everybody loves Kendrick.
Hey,
everybody
she's saying all the
But
right
she heard me
things.
say, "We gon' be all right." She heard, she knew, so I was like,
So
"Okay."
I know it, yeah.
What about Benny the Butcher? That was just.
Do you know who he is?
Is he a battle rap?
Nah,
but that's okay. He's just starting to bubble a little bit.
Battle rap.
I can't. I
We
mean,
wouldn't be able to do that for you with him
him
because he's not mainstream.
You don't have
like
no bad
that.
songs.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
no worries.
Jay-Z signed
Sorry
him.
to that man.
Okay.
He's signed to
So
Hov.
respect.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's
I just like to
on-
name
he's on
drop
Rock
people
Nation.
that ain't nobody really on yet. So
Who else? Big Sean. We just talked about Janae.
I do it.
Yeah.
That was a nasty burp, by the way. I don't know if anybody heard it. So Sean, what about the baby? I'll say some new age artists to see how.
Who doesn't? If you live in Atlanta, who doesn't love the baby?
Okay, exactly what his choice.
What'd you say, Lola?
I say exactly.
Because one time you was talking
And
about
that
licking
pinky drop.
Mace's dimples, and now you talking about
his
the baby.
dimples too.
cooked.
Oh, you licking those too, huh?
Yep.
I like this, Lola. You about that action the other day. You was like, no, I didn't say that.
Yep.
Now, right now, you
He's
like,
just
yeah.
he's
Lola must
mad
have had a little
short.
wine cooler booth when she came over here.
Yeah,
so.
her eyes look a little slizzy too. She thinks she slipped in here
She had to
without the
get
bros
comfortable.
catching her.
Do not know
But,
what these young men are speaking about.
But who else?
I was in a really
What
good mood.
about the Migos?
Yeah.
Oh, sir. Skirt, skirt,
Yeah.
skirt, skirt. Okay, you okay with them? You just saying that because you're in Atlanta.
Partially.
It's okay.
So you're like
She
a
was
radio
on
person?
them, huh?
Do you turn the radio on when you get in the car? You got your own playlist.
I got
That
my
was
own
another
little
question I
playlist.
had. Yeah,
So
yeah,
what
okay.
playlist you got in the car? What'd you pull up?
What
to?
can we find on your
This is the King and
playlist?
Queen of
you'll
playlist right here, by the way.
I have it right here, actually.
Right.
I was
Okay.
listening to it on the way over.
Let's go through. Let's go through.
So I have Summer Walker on there.
Summer.
Of course.
There we go.
Solidified love.
Sir,
Summer
I
Walker.
like her,
Okay.
man. I
Yeah.
like her, man. Let's go.
Don't say solidify nothing about
Sir
Summer Walker, but go
solidifies.
ahead.
Summer is solidified.
Keep going.
I got Fab on here.
Sir? Fab, okay.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Ooh,
Okay.
you got the knees, you got the mag knees. Kendall.
He knows, so I got
I
4
mean,
kids.
she got 4 kids. Right. I mean,
You already know we let them
Listen.
opinions fly. Go ahead.
Her.
okay.
Her, sir. Okay.
Her and Sir, this is great.
course,
this is
Nipsey.
great. Okay.
Of
Roddy
course.
Ricch.
Okay. I like that. You see that energy? Of course,
Yeah.
Nipsey.
I like that
So
Roddy
yeah,
too.
that's pretty much.
Okay,
I
that's
feel
fine.
like Roddy
we
Ricch,
with
we
that.
like
We
that.
with that.
Yeah,
like
we are.
I'm not with Roddy just yet.
You with Roddy,
I need to
man.
listen to him a little bit more.
I'm trying right now.
I'm trying.
What y'all-
Yeah,
what's
I'm
the-
trying.
Yeah, what's the hold up? What's
Yeah,
the?
I
y'all
just
y'all
don't.
heard the box?
I like the
Oh, I
with
like
him with
that.
Nipsey, but see Nipsey helped me like that a little
He
bit more. I need to
captivated you.
listen to the album a couple more times, a new one
that
that he
boy
just
going in
dropped
on
just
the
to
album,
see.
though. It's popping.
But I don't. Do I feel like I can listen to a whole Roddy Ricch album
you be listening
right
to
now?
Roddy Ricch?
No,
I like
that's
Roddy
just
Ricch.
for
Okay,
me.
put us on.
But
Roddy Ricch to me is like.
give me a Roddy Ricch
Yeah, put us
playlist.
on.
Give me a
Nah,
couple
just listen
songs,
to the album,
or
man.
pull from his album and pull some other ones that'll make me fall in love, so that way I
The
can
album,
commit
the
more
whole
to the
The
album.
album's tight.
Oh,
He got
I'm
Meek.
out.
He got Meek on the
I
album.
don't care
He got a
if he
record
has-
called Peter on there. It's pretty tight.
You know
You
I
heard
don't
Peter?
care who if
don't
there's
know.
features.
Hey,
I want to like you.
Meek
if I
said it's
like
probably
you.
cheaper to keep him, man, on Peter. So that's my joint on
But
that
shout
one.
out to that young king, man. He doing his thing. I ain't shooting him down in that way. I'm
Exactly.
just
He
talking
trying to
about
kill
the
young Roddy,
content.
man.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep it 100. But
That's good.
it's a solidified, baby, right?
Hey,
Show
Roddy
me
Ricch,
what?
you solidified
We
over
just let
here.
them opinions fly.
We don't care if we get into a little trouble.
Okay.
But
Okay.
other than that, man. So what else you want to tell the people about? You know, I know we kind of pushed you into the music realm on purpose just to kind of get you going because we
It's
got these
okay.
other topics we want to talk about today. But what else should they know about you and what's coming for you?
So what's coming? Ooh.
Can you
So,
share? I'm
rub
sorry.
hands like
That's what you said.
yeah.
Can you share?
I can share, but okay. So I don't want to talk about stuff before it's out yet because
Okay.
I'm a
We
person where
respect
like
it.
I'll get caught up on just talking about it and not
Gotcha.
actually follow through with what I'm
Okay,
supposed to
that's
do.
fine.
But I will drop this because it should be coming out within the next couple of days. So I am going to be dropping an ebook soon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be called How to Get Comfortable on Camera for
Mm.
people that do want to create content for themselves. They don't really want to hire a videographer. This is going to help you to get comfortable with yourself, to be authentic, and to get your message across.
That is great.
Solidified. We're
That
gonna
is
we
great.
gonna cop an ebook, man. We gotta support that.
Yay!
I always want to build on my skill set, make sure that I'm getting better and better on camera.
Right.
So I definitely don't have a problem with investing that now. I don't know if she's gonna bust my head and be like, it's $49.99.
I'm not.
But you know, we'll make it work.
I'm not. It's actually going to be free.
Look at that. I was about to say, you need to send that to the solidified email.
It is going to be a
She
free
said you need
download.
to. I always say, listen,
You know, you gotta
listen,
go through,
Linda.
we'll promote it, you know?
I appreciate
If it was
that.
a, if it was a
He's
couple
like, yo,
dollars,
just
I
go
would
ahead
have
and slide
invested in
that.
it
I go
anyway.
buy it.
Just
I'm
because
gonna hit
that's
y'all with a hit later
we
on,
gotta
just
support.
wait.
Right, we gotta
She'll
support,
come out with the
man.
real book. We're going to wait in line for
Yeah,
the
I
book
gotta wait
signing.
for
and all
that
that.
She said we just warming up with this first ebook.
No,
I
yeah,
got
but
you.
I just
I
want
like
to
that.
give some.
That's
You know,
dope.
gotta give, then ask.
I like that.
So,
Okay.
Do you feel like you ever going to get bored, like, making content? Like, you going to, like, move on from that?
Because
or-
you said you've been doing it for like 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is that what she said earlier? Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if I get bored, then I'll just switch it up. I'll just go from a different angle. So if I ever get bored teaching it, then I'll just figure out something else I'm interested in and start recording that. Like, that's the good thing about content creation is you can really do whatever you want.
Right.
Not locked
100%.
into one thing. Like, you know?
Right.
So that's the fun part.
Okay. Well, we won't force you to share anymore. I like that. I know you're probably building on top of that, and so that's dope. I didn't expect that to drop out your mouth. Like, I'm dropping an ebook.
I was really trying to have it before I came, but
Oh, okay.
so the guy I have doing it, he's overseas, and there's like a language barrier, a time barrier, and I'm
Got
like,
you.
I just don't want to rush it and put
No,
it out.
and you shouldn't.
And just like, no disrespect, just to come to the show and just
Right.
to have it, you know,
Right,
I want
right.
it to be right. So
Right.
I'm about 2 more days,
That's
it'll
fine.
be right, you know.
We'll help push it, you know, with our
appreciate
small but
that.
growing following.
No.
You know, it's all love.
Still following.
Solidified, yeah. We not 25K, but we on the way.
Hey, you
Just
guys
talking
started,
shit.
like I said when I came in, I just respect this whole thing. Like, I started my channel with my iPhone 7 and a dream, okay?
Hey.
And I was rocking out those videos
what's
every
up.
single day.
Dollar
Like,
and a dream. Shit,
now
I know
that I
what
have
I'm
more
talking
stuff to think about, like, it's harder to create content. Like, okay, is this angle right? Is this lighting right?
Right.
Back then, I'm just putting on the phone and let's go. Like, let's get
We
it.
rocking.
So,
We with
I
you.
respect this. This
Thank
is dope.
you. You expect
Yeah, I
it.
seen. I was in the comments too, man. The comments be funny, man.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "There's people be saying it crazy." She'd be like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Comment
appreciate
section
you.
is always
I love
wild.
Your comments matter. That's it. Even if it's something wild. Thank you. Thank you for even
Thank
saying
you.
something in here.
For real. You gotta
People be
comment
arguing
back.
with each other on there. Like, dude, are you serious?
People get,
fine.
get
They are very
crazy.
serious.
I encourage
I'm
you.
like,
Go
"Damn,
ahead.
you don't even know this
Go
person."
ahead.
Go ahead. Go off.
Go off.
Run it up.
People
YouTube
get
loves it. Look,
crazy.
Instagram loves it. So I think that's probably like the algorithm as well. Like when people comment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Push your post.
Your
And
post
or
will
But your
go
posts,
up
they be
and
holding you down,
explore
though.
and stuff like
So
that. What you
honestly,
say?
I don't care.
Nah, her
Yeah.
folks, they be
Something
holding her
nasty.
down though. Like people be arguing, they be
Yeah.
like, they'll be like justify your stuff. I'm
They
like,
do.
okay, there they go.
Like,
They
get
be
'em.
rocking.
Get up.
She got
Finish
what
him.
is it? Ficklin Nation. What you got? What do you call your fans? What
I
would
just
you?
call them fam.
Fam.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's my
Ficklin
fam. Yeah,
whatever.
Ficklin
I'm just
fam,
making
yeah.
stuff up for
Ficklin
you
fam.
on the
No, I
show.
just
Look.
call them fam. I don't have a name for them. I just
Got
call
you.
them fam because that's what we are. We
I
are
was just
family.
saying that because of the comments and people defending you, like
Yeah.
how you be like the Beehive or
Right.
the Barbs or whatever,
No, they don't
right?
have an
What's
official
Cardi?
name.
Or the Navy.
What's Cardi's little crew? Does she have a
Bardi
name for her?
Gang.
The
Bardi
Bardi
Gang.
Gang.
Bardi Gang.
It would have that included in it, but I'm gonna stay
Gang,
out of
gang.
that. We good. But all right. So you gonna hang out with us?
Yeah, I'm out here.
You know, like I said, we're gonna have everything, you know, all of everything that you can think of that can link you back to Amber when it comes to Ficklin TV and her brand, her IG, all that good stuff is gonna be in the description below
Oh,
as
I
well.
wanted to ask
so
you one more question.
there we
before
go.
move
I
on.
knew
there
it.
we go.
I knew there was
I got it.
something.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I saw the hair care with your daughter and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you feel about the hair industry? Like, how a lot of it is not really owned, like within the culture.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I went to a Black Beauty Supply store today. I was like, I felt good, like buying from my own people.
I think we need to open
Like,
one, but go ahead.
Like, do you like make it a thing to shop at like Black-owned beauty supplies? or-
Absolutely.
Okay.
Shout out to Mel.
My husband has been an entrepreneur his entire life, so I definitely support small business owners and Black business owners. I try really hard to get. That's why it's funny that you say like you don't feel like the industry is a lot of Black people own it because I don't feel like that. Like
Well, like
Brother brothers.
I feel like
Yeah.
we're like getting into it, but
Miss
like
Jessie's.
right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean there's a lot of brands that we have, but like the
Pro
stores, like when you have to go
okay.
to like the stores, it'll be like not really us that own a
Oh,
lot of the
okay,
stores.
got you.
So like I'll make it a thing to like I'll go to a Black beauty supply store and buy
Okay.
my products, even though like I'll go to another one and there's someone from a different culture and they got like every damn product in the world you can think
Yeah,
of.
like
I'm
Everything
like,
you're doing
dang,
don't
but
need.
I'm gonna go to the brothers and sisters and buy
Yeah.
it, you know.
so yeah. I want to be honest. The last time I bought something from the beauty supply store, they weren't Black owned, but it was hair, and I just needed to grab it
Right,
so I
right.
could get my
some
hair
hair.
done. But I actually did a commercial for a Black owned beauty supply store. It was in Lawrenceville.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be my go-to all the time because it is a bit of a drive for me. But
Right.
yeah, I definitely.
Well, I got one
favor
for
it.
you anytime you up here though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
never in
tell you
Alpharetta either, but
I'm never. But thank you.
no, for real. Tell me about
Making a
it.
mental
Yeah, I
note. Just
go
in
there all the
case.
time. I used to go to like Amazon and to a place in like Roswell, but I'm like
He about to
I'm
plug
up there.
somebody on the show.
'Cause they have all the brands in there are like Black owned.
That's
brands and stuff.
good. That's okay.
Oh, you know that's how I do, man. You know.
I hear you. I feel you. You know what Shiz wants, but I'll let
What's
you
that?
rap.
What I want? What you
Come
want?
on, man. It's all good. Support Black owned. As long as it's Black owned.
What's the man talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So labels, right? We talk about labels as in like brands, right? And I don't want to boost no brand if they ain't paying us. That's just me. But if it's a Black owned
see,
small business,
Got you.
fine.
We gotta support
yes.
each other.
Black owned. You heard that part?
Yeah.
Yes.
You heard that part? Did you get that part?
I'm good with that, but I just don't want to give nobody else.
I mean, unless they
shout-outs.
pay us, yeah.
That's just me, right?
I
That's
support the
respect
black
that.
owned business.
that's how I feel about it. But you know,
I respect that.
Solidified. We are.
Yeah.
We just let them opinions fly, man.
Hey.
But you know, we done with your hair care question.
Yeah.
Starting
I'm
shit,
trying to get the
man.
waves back right now.
They already swimming, bro. They swimming.
Did you get that life jacket?
Y'all know Ali be
I got some new
going
cabs
in.
today at the spot and some new, we ain't gonna go that far.
Oh,
Today,
okay.
Let's move on.
But anyways, you know, like I was saying, we'll make sure that we plug her in. You know, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you putting people on. I know you couldn't give too much, but you gave the right
still,
amount, and that
yeah,
was dope,
I
man.
agree.
We're very happy, and we appreciate the fact that you're gonna drop an ebook as well.
Yeah.
Damn, what are we supposed to talk about
Let's
today?
dive right in.
got some
I'm
hip-hop
about to
movies.
dive.
We got some wild stuff to talk about.
We got Pop
R.I.P.
Smoke.
Pop Smoke.
Pop
man.
Smoke.
So yeah, let's
And
rock with that
Boosie.
then. So
You
Pop
came in here
Smoke.
singing his records today, man.
Baby, welcome to the pod. Get me lit. So we're gonna shout out to R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
His
But
impersonations, y'all, they fuck me up every time. He be spot
doing a
on.
little
You
Trey
sound like
tongue.
him.
Spot on.
But you know, R.I.P. to Pop
man
Smoke,
wildin' out.
man. But you know, just the controversy around Pop Smoke, you know, his rise to fame and then, you know, the sudden death. And I think we wanted to talk about the drama around his death.
Yeah,
So
the controversy, the rumors.
yeah,
for
so what's the
lack of a better
rumors?
term.
'Cause shit.
That he was set up. That's what I've been seeing on
It's
a
always
lot
gonna
of
be
the
some type of setup.
blogs.
Oh,
Because
I mean-
I found out. Well, I don't know how accurate it is because I haven't looked into it. But a friend of
your
mine was I know, right? A friend of mine was sharing that the police got called by someone in another state in New York because the person there, for whatever reason, called someone else or got on the phone somehow with someone else who was in New York State, and that person called the police.
Wow.
So I was kind of going back and forth with my coworker about theories, because at first I'm like, wait, what? Like, that's so far-fetched. Like, that's so sketchy if it wasn't set up. Like, what? That don't even make no
So
sense.
somebody in New York is the person who called the police when the home invasion was happening.
Correct.
Is this on TMZ? TMZ got that?
Perhaps.
If it's on TMZ, it ain't.
He said, I need that
Perhaps,
authentication.
Perhaps. But I was like, or it could have been a situation where maybe he was, on the phone when something was popping
Right.
off and was like, oh shit, something's going down.
And then that person in New York, because he's from New York. So
right,
yeah,
because
that
we
makes
was
sense.
already
yeah.
on the phone. It's like, oh
That
shit,
makes sense,
something's
yeah.
popping off.
Okay.
Let me
That's my
call the
thought.
police because I
But it was
hear
at like 4 o'clock in the
I hear
morning,
some
though.
shit that's going on.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, we don't
they
know what
did
he
say
was
it was
doing.
done
He could've
late,
been-
right? But I'm just
He
saying,
probably, it might be like a
it's
little
not out the
studio
realm.
inside of the little spot he was renting out in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's
So
He
it could
could
have
have
been
up
like
doing
lit.
something.
So-
Creating content. It's all content.
So that's kind of what we was bouncing back and forth, because I'm just like, it's just, I don't know, it's sad as hell.
His man's, I guess, is like one of his closest guys. You know, I guess the internet was going in because
Yeah,
he had
he had to
posted
put a
some
statement-
stuff.
like
So
a
he posted
statement
like
out.
a picture, and it
He
had
was
like
like,
the
"This been my
address,
mans."
and it was like saying it was you, like
Yeah.
you was the
That
one who
always
set
happens,
your
though.
man
That-
up.
Even like with Nipsey, like they was talking about old dude, Cowboy Cat and all that. So it's like the internet is a strange place, and everybody come up with opinions,
Right.
and the next thing is like these opinions are facts.
Automatically,
But-
right? Oh yeah,
Not
you
the
heard?
actual truth.
Homeboy set him up.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I'm sure they get to the bottom of it eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I mean, I feel like, me and Ali was kind of talking about this off camera. Like, I didn't really know much about Pop Smoke, right?
Me neither.
Until he passed away. Like, and it sucks because that's how it happens, right? But he had a strong following already,
Yeah.
right? Like the new generation's listening to him. People back home, not back home, but back in Northeast are listening to him, and they just kind of like, yo, Pop Smoke was dope. 50 was talking about him. I just hadn't had an opportunity to listen to him. And
Right.
the other day I threw on like Genius, and he was breaking down Welcome to the Party, and he was talking about what he was saying, right? Now, Pop Smoke wasn't the most lyrical person, right? But he was a vibe,
Right.
as you said it, right? And I believed what he was saying because, as we can see, he was living,
Right.
what he was speaking of. But that also ties into, the
it's the energy
untimely
that you
demise,
promote.
right? That, what you said?
It's the energy, man. A lot of the rappers promote a certain energy, so it's like,
Yeah.
That's
like
true.
if a certain rapper got shot and killed, you'd be like surprised, and certain people is like, you
Right,
not
like
kind
J.
of
Cole got killed, I'd be like,
right, or like a Common or somebody like
Right.
that. But it's like,
Legendary,
definitely common,
right.
right?
you know, but even like
you heard that?
what she said?
Legendary.
So she
Legendary.
redeemed herself with
There we
the
go.
phone
I
and
came
eyes to the
back.
comment.
There we go. But even like the Nipseys and all the artists that have the violence and the gang and the music, it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of that energy in that world that you in. So I wish that we could, promote a better light. Even though we love the Benny the Butchers and all that stuff.
Butcher's coming, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I feel like like I'm conditioned to like this shit though. It's like no matter how much I don't want to listen to that
though, me and you.
It's like it's like we kind of conditioned to like it. Even like boys growing up, we like the Goodfellas and the mob movies
Scarface,
and shit. So it's
all
like
that shit, yeah.
I don't know if it's ever gonna end because we love
but
that
is
shit.
it because it's glorified in the music though?
It's glorified in the music and it's glorified in the world. So it's like.
She's right.
Even growing up, it's like you want to be tough, you want to be this and that, but none of that shit leads to...
But who promotes that? It's what you said, right? About our ownership. Remember we were talking about that before? Like the record labels, we don't own it, right? And they're like, man, you know, we want to contribute to the degeneration of the black community.
Right.
I want to project that as far as I can. I want as many people to know about selling drugs, killing each other, whatever it is, popping mollies, whatever the shit is, you know, that's what they want us to talk about. So not saying that we don't get down and listen to it and feel it because that's a POME type thing, right? Product of my environment. But at the end of the day, you got people like the Coles, the Commons, the Nas, those conscious rappers who are like telling you something else and they have nobody pushing them. They've had to build their own buzz, right? Over time being independent and then getting on with the Jay-Z's or whoever that were able to give them an additional platform. So
even Jay, like all the dope selling and it's just I don't know, they make it so like they have like a clever way of displaying that lifestyle. It's like we just follow
shout out to
sound.
Well, I think it's different when they actually lived it and when you're trying to promote
Facts.
it. You know, like it's a difference. I'm coming from a perspective of this is where I came from and now this is what I have versus this is what we doing. I do that.
Right. It's like past tense versus future tense. Yeah. It's like you telling a story versus like you promoting a certain lifestyle.
Right.
I like it more when it's
obviously
telling
we can
the story.
always respect the ones that really come from what they be talking about.
Word.
But you can't get to the top and still be promoting like a violent and like, murderous.
No, right.
Lifestyle,
you gotta evolve at some point.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean I feel like Pop Smoke it was just an unfortunate situation. Like you're just starting a bubble, you're starting to go.
20 years
I heard of him like 2 weeks
old.
before he passed.
Right, I just
Friday,
heard about this.
Check out the music. I seen his face. I'm like, who's this cat?
Literally.
I didn't think none of
and
it.
stuff on his cover. Yeah. I don't know, man. It sucks, man. But because that's another young black brother who was about to transcend into something else. Probably he was about to have some other opportunities. And I like to compare him to 50 Cent when it comes to like his approach. Like 50 came out talking about robbing and killing and shooting, blah, 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 blah. He got lit up, right? But survived. And then,
we love that shit too. Shot 9 times.
Right.
Like
and we loved it. Like, damn, he's invincible. Like, it was kind of like, man, you shot this man 9 times. You shot him in the face. And he was still here. Like, he still was here. But this situation was like, damn, well, we can tell that's an anomaly now, right? We're like, right.
He killed Job.
And I was telling, I was talking to my wife, right? Shout out to Coco off camera. And I said, I feel like at the end of the day, 50 switched, right? There was a point where 50 switched. 50 will always have his hood credibility, right? But he flicked the switch.
Yeah, for sure.
And so everybody embraced him, and then it was safe to be 50 Cent at a certain point. Like, it was like, shit, I'm tired. I know he was tired of looking over his shoulder. I know he was tired of coming out. We might have loved that shit. Like, I remember I was in high school, and I used to love with the vest on stage, and I'm like, with the do-rag hanging off, and I'm like, yo, he's invincible because that's just where we're from, right? That's what we're used to seeing.
Right.
We're like, we glorify it, like Amber was saying, right? But I know he flicked the switcher. Like, he was like, I need to be able to shake Robert De Niro's hand, right? Or I need to be in, on Larry King. I know he's a little wild, but I need to be able to go on these shows or be in these circles so I can build my legacy and do what I need to do, right? So I can have a seat at the table.
Yep.
Like
another content creator.
Right. Super big time content creator.
Exactly.
You would love to owe 50 Cent money.
Hell
yeah. 50.
I promise you. Listen.
50.
Next month I got you.
I got you. Just keep talking about me. Keep posting crazy shit about me because I'm gonna keep going up. But Pop Smoke. Shout out to Pop Smoke's camp, his family. It's an unfortunate situation. I mean, does anybody else have anything they want to add on? Any thoughts about what they're saying about this whole conspiracy and the controversy around his death?
I haven't really followed it too closely, man. I just heard he died. I was like, damn, he only 20 years old.
Yeah. Lola be tapped in. She be on
also
Twitter.
Also heard.
You've been informed. Here it goes.
I've been informed that it also could have been gang related.
Oh yeah,
I expect that's what it is.
Kind of blue.
Because I think he's super blue. So yeah.
Yeah. So
but it's that lifestyle, man.
Yeah, and then when I was talking to my coworker, we was just talking about traveling. Like, obviously you're not, you're not where you from right now. You know what I'm saying? He was in Cali, he was in LA. So you in an environment where I don't know if you got.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got people, and I don't know who he traveled there with, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if you live in a certain kind of life, you gotta move a certain kind of way.
That's true.
So we were just kind of talking about if it was a setup kind of situation, it's like, you know, where was your camp, so to speak, or whomever. Not to say they were or weren't around, but just we were just interested to know, like, you traveling, you know, across the world, who you got with you, especially, you know, if you banging, right? Are you tapped in with the right folks? You know, when it comes to stepping in, you know, uncharted territory, check in, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it's not even really that much no more. It's really just about, you know, being associated with, well, I guess, with the right people. Yeah. Because some people feel like checking in like you a punk or something, but it's really just, you know, tapping in with your folks.
I think that's a respect thing, right? And then it's also a humble thing, like what you said about
if
people
you live
feeling
in that
like
lifestyle.
you're a punk because you checking in. It's like, I mean, it's like being from another place and having your own set or whatever it is that you're a part of, right? And being like, nah, I know that these people run this specific area, so when I check in, it don't mean that I'm not about my life or whatever it is I'm gonna do. I'm just being respectful because I'm in my network, somebody else's territory, and then also I'm strengthening my network.
It's just a code, you know, like.
But I get
you
what
just
you
do
mean.
This off the strength,
like that. They would, you know, he probably was moving a certain way, and you know, you don't know who was around him and things like that, so we can't speculate too much about that.
That's the angle. I was like, okay, you know that.
It's unfortunate.
Definitely all the way around, regardless. It's extremely unfortunate.
All right. Well, RIP once again. It's Pop Smoke. You know, make sure y'all run them streams up for his family, and you know, try to keep that thing going for him. So, moving along. Go ahead, man. I'll let you kind of introduce this one, man. Because this one's a little wild, man.
Well, as you all know, Boosie has been in the blogs and in the forefront right now for comments that he made about Dwayne Wade and his family and his child's decision to live a certain way. Yeah. So he made a comment, and he posted a video, and did y'all see the video?
That's what I want to go in on.
Did you see the video?
I didn't.
You didn't see the video?
No,
okay.
But I know the context of it.
Okay. So
don't cut that boy dick off, right?
Basically, that was really what it was. That's really
what it was. He was pleading, like he was like, "Man, please don't, like, you know, bringing light to that aspect of it." And originally, when I seen it, I was like, "Damn, did I miss something? Was there another formal statement made?"
So for the Solidified fam, right? Mm-hmm. His son is, you know, wants to go through the process of transitioning. I
don't think he said that though.
Well, that's the speculation. So let's just throw that out there. Good call, right? That people he wants what?
He wants to. Well, he
changed his name.
He changed his name.
Okay, so he did change his name.
Right, and that's what kind
probably
of
triggering people to assume that he might be wanting to transition from being a guy to being a girl.
Because it hasn't specifically been said, but I know Dwayne Wade. I don't know what I was reading. He made a comment to to the effect of, he's kind of always been this way. Like,
I mean, I've seen him in pictures.
How old is his son?
Like,
12.
He always looked kind of.
He looked kind of feminine, like his whole life. So it's
and now he wears. He or she. I want to be respectful of the pronouns, and because I don't know the situation, I just don't want to be offensive. But I'm gonna say
they and he and she, like the way you're supposed to say it, right?
I don't know. Again,
that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Why you put me on that there's a student at her place of business that prefers to be called they, because they're still making the decision between he or she.
How old are the kids at her school?
I wouldn't be able to give it all the information about that specific student, but
I mean, just the kid, like, is it elementary, middle school?
I'm gonna stay out of it a little bit just to be safe about her. But
understood.
That community, when they're in that transition period,
pronouns are important.
Yeah, so I'm just throwing that out there that it's a real thing for sure.
It is, and that's why I said. But again, because it's still a speculation, because there has been no formal statement.
No, I respect it.
There hasn't been a formal statement made to the public about his sexuality. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. He's 12. He's a child.
Which
you know
is
what I'm
why
saying?
I asked about the age, because it makes a difference. Like, we're talking about someone that hasn't been through puberty yet, or we're talking about someone that's about to be 18, because there's a big difference.
So Dwayne Wade's son, we'll stick with.
So for now, we just know
he's 12. He's 12. So do you feel like, based off of Boosie's rant, because he was going in, he was just like, "Come on, dog."
Oh my God!
Come on, dog.
He was.
Boosie's
like,
was
don't cut his dick off, dog. And I was like, oh, Boosie.
And his son got in it too, man. You see?
I didn't see that part. I didn't let it go
I
as
think
far.
they was getting at his son, and his son just posted like one of the little type things on iMessage. He was on Instagram. He was like, "Yo, my pop said what he said. Like, stop
He
sending
was
me
trying
that
to
shit."
hold his dad down.
He said what he said.
He was holding his pops down. But how do y'all feel? You know, where do y'all stand on that? You know, do you feel like Dwayne Wade is going too far? If this is what's going on, because we have to say if, right?
It's
because
all very hypothetical.
Dwayne hasn't said it, his son hasn't said it, Gabrielle, nobody has said
These
it,
are
right?
just what people are
but
speculating.
based off of what people are saying, do you feel like Dwayne Wade should allow his son to transition at such a young age, or do you feel like
I honestly, and I wish I didn't have an opinion because I'm not a parent yet, so I wish I didn't, but I do have an opinion, and I say no, because
no what
that I wouldn't support him allowing that decision because he's 12. He's a child. Although there are a lot of cases of transgender people, of homosexual people that knew. They always say, I knew when I was 7. And they've been like this ever since. There are a lot of cases that's like that, but you just never know what direction it can turn, and you're leaving so much up to chance.
I'm going to tell you this. I really thought you was going to be the opposite. I thought you was going to be like, I support it. Because I was ready for us to have a little fun with that back and forth.
But she's kind of logical sometimes.
She's kind of logical sometimes. I try to be. But yeah, not at that age. No, I don't think so. I think kids are so impressionable. And like I said, very much so, while it could be one of those, you know, he or she is 30 years old and it's like, oh, I knew since I was 6. You know, it could turn out to be something like that, or it could not. People change, people's values change, their ideas change. Like, so many things change. Change is the only thing that's constant with people.
I think that's what Boosie was basically trying to say. Like, he's let him be gay, dog. Let him be gay. That's what he said. And I was like, I feel you, Boosie. He can, if that's how he, you know, that's the sexual orientation,
but making such a decision to have
that's
a
fine.
sexual,
just don't clip him.
A surgery. He's 12. That's all that keeps ringing.
I was on Boosie's side on this one. I know it was a little dramatic, and I know people are probably like, "Come on, Boosie!"
The way he articulated,
you know, because we're so progressive, right? America is, as we can see, you know, the Bernie Sanders of the world. People want to allow the world to be more progressive. They're not as conservative as they once was.
Right.
I felt like, nah, Boosie's right.
Yeah,
like,
I knew where
this
he was
is one of those
coming from.
situations where it's like, just take your time, let him grow up. You know, let him make that decision when he's 18, 19 years old.
Again, rumored. This is rumored.
We really don't know
about having a surgery to remove your genitals, like at 12. Would doctors even authorize that shit? Like, what?
I feel like if you have the parents' consent, I'm sure that they would say
hormones,
you're fine. Yeah, all that
hormone
stuff.
blockers that can prevent him from.
You're right. That is true, and a lot of parents that do support their children that, you know, are made to be transgender do allow them access to, you know, hormones and things like that to help them transition because they support it. So yeah, you're definitely right about that. I think that's just too drastic, too major.
Because I've noticed something about
permanent.
Dwayne Wade, right? And I'm not, you know, trying to clown or anything like that, but I am bringing it to the forefront. Like, I've been noticing he's been doing more predominantly feminine type of things lately that I have never seen him do before. Like
what?
He painted his toenails another color.
Man. He killed me with that.
Had I saw things that I haven't seen Dwayne Wade do in his earlier career in his public image. Just as of lately,
you think maybe he's just trying to publicly support his?
That's what I was going to. So I was
that's
making sure my
far,
positioning was in alignment. Like, do you
Right.
think that he's kind of just supporting his son, or do you feel like that's just Dwayne Wade and he just feels more comfortable now?
I think it's a little of both.
I feel like he's wilding out, painting his damn toenails like that. What the hell?
I think he's out of control.
He's
Wow, man.
Dwayne Wade.
Because I mean, he got another son too.
Yeah.
What about him?
So what about him? Like, you know, it's like, I'm not painting my damn
And
toenails.
he made a beautiful statement. Side note.
Who, the brother?
Yeah, the brother made a beautiful
What
statement.
did he say?
He was basically like, he wrote it in like letter format to the younger brother, just about how he supports him.
So he's older.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he's older.
He played with LeBron.
He was like, you know, you're my
Oh,
best.
right,
He was
Zaire,
like, you're
right?
my, yeah. He was like, you know, you're my best friend. You're always gonna be my best friend.
That's
I support
dope.
you
That's 100%. I love it.
We've
That's your
always had
brother.
each other back. Right. You've always been my brother. Like, you always gonna be. Like, it was really nice.
As long as he keeps that same energy, if his brother is now his sister.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying. I had
For
to be
sure.
controversial
I
with
feel
that.
you.
keep that same energy. Like
if he
right
did
now,
do
he's
something
still
like
his
go through a
brother,
transition,
right? So it's a little
he said he
easy
changed
to
his
be
name
like, I
already,
love
so
you,
he
I'm
already-
always gonna hold you.
It's a very
If you
slippery
change your name,
slope.
he's on his way.
You on your way, it would be a safe presumption, but I'm just saying.
It's
we
his
don't
brother.
know
It's
if
his
it
brother,
is.
so I don't think that's gonna change. But
And she's right,
it
though.
is what it is.
I'm just saying.
I don't think he's gonna stop
technically.
loving
But do
his
you think
brother.
Dwayne Wade is doing it just to support his son?
For sure.
Yeah,
Or he's just, that's
mostly.
Wade
better be.
now. That's just D Wade.
Hopefully.
Mostly,
Or
yeah,
where is
because
this
you're
really
right.
coming
I've
from?
never, aside from his fashion sense, and I think it's just like European fashion. I'm not gonna associate that with any kind of being suspect or nothing like that.
You be
So I
suspect
guess
with the
that's
clothes sometimes. though.
Yeah, so that other than that, you're right.
little
I've
style.
never
This man be
seen.
catching me. I be just like,
Exactly.
yeah, then he'll say something wild. I'm like,
no.
I've never
He
seen
be
him.
wilding sometimes. I don't know when he start getting that stylist, man. But
I don't know, but I never seen
Come on,
that
with them ankles
outside
out
of
and
his,
shit.
his fashion sense. I've never really seen anything else that would indicate.
would you date a dude that painted his toenails?
I like that tangent.
No.
Go ahead.
No. Why
No.
not?
Not with the clear polish?
Well, wait, pause. You mean like a pedicure?
I'm getting a mani and pedi.
they
You
don't
gotta
even
take
get-
care of your cuticles.
Okay,
You gotta take care of
correct, but they
yourself.
don't-
Fellas,
Shiny buff,
take
no
care of yourself,
polish.
man.
Shiny buff,
Huh?
no polish.
polish?
No
I'm not putting none of that
What
on
if it was
there.
black
Right.
like D-Wade's toenails?
I'm gonna let
No.
I'm gonna let the little Asian lady rub my feet, put trim buff me down, get the
Yeah.
little dry
What if he
skin
pulled up
off
in the Bentley truck, B?
With polished toenails.
Set it up.
with the polish.
Set it up.
Well, because I want to know why. I guess I would need to know why. Why you got your fucking toenails painted?
Maybe he said he just want to feel more like himself with the painted toenails.
All right, Amber. So if your husband, shout out to Kendall, came
would
home
never do that.
with the
He would never do
she
that.
said, "Shiz, don't even finish the statement.
Stop playing
He
with
would
me.
never
Stop
do
playing. Put some respect on my husband's name.
Yeah.
That's what that
Period.
was."
I ain't even met him yet, so I ain't gonna do him like that.
No, we
Yeah.
ain't. I'm talking about if it was just a wild ass situation.
No,
would
that's
never-
very,
it would
that's
never
very
get that
just
wild.
never
suspect.
even get
It would
wild.
never
That's
get
just
wild.
That's very
Gotcha.
suspect to me.
What if his child was, what if he's going through the same thing D-Wade was going through? What would you say to him and be like,
And this is who? Who is this hypothetical
Your man.
guy?
Who is this man?
My,
A brother you was
my-
dating.
A
You
brother I
dating
was
him.
dating.
a brother that you was in a relationship with and he had
In
a
a
child that was
relationship with
going
who
through
has
that?
a child that was going through
Not
this,
paying.
and he
I'm
was
putting you in
specifically
Gabrielle
doing
Union's
these,
position right now.
and he was specifically
We always
doing
do that
these.
to Lola.
Is it confirmed that he's doing this in support of the child?
I mean, I hope so, yeah. You would be the one to tell us that.
Does it matter?
If that is the
Does it matter?
situation,
That's what I'm trying to ask you.
yeah,
Does
it
it matter?
does. I feel like it
Okay.
does. I feel
Why?
like if it was a way, if it was in support or to bring awareness or to, I don't know, whatever, that I wouldn't.
I'm not doing none of that shit to bring awareness to nothing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So at the end of the day,
I don't know.
just say
I could
you would
see-
ride the fence a little bit depending on
I mean,
what
yeah,
it
I
is.
definitely would ride the fence, but I'm just
You wouldn't
saying
give him, like,
I
another
can
option?
see
Like, look,
if
babe,
it
I
was
don't think you
that
should
I
do that.
might.
Taking some
It's
flag.
a possibility
Putting
I
you
just
back
wanna
in
know.
flag.
that I might be a little
You're a little worried.
open to that, but still very
Okay.
concerned.
Oh, you heard this? Oh.
Open but concerned. I'd have lots of
So
questions.
Amber, you're not open at all. The door is closed.
I said if it, mind you,
Painted
again, I said if it
Yes.
was that specific reason.
So,
No.
we're going to segue to the, do you remember when Alicia Keys, she took her son to get his nails painted? Or
Did she?
She had like a 4-year-old
I didn't
son,
know that.
and he
Okay.
asked to get his nails painted, and when it
I
happened,
remember her
What color,
going
though?
off on a rant
rainbow
about
colors.
it.
It was rainbow colors. But she said
I mean-
that after he got it, he was like, "Mommy, I don't want this because people are not gonna like it." And then she went on like this little rant saying
I remember
how
that.
bad
Because she
that
wants him to
was.
be himself.
Right.
Listen,
I
at the
think
end
at
of
like
the
4 years
day,
old, like that's hella.
this generation, right? Even the rappers that out right now, like the Little Yachty's, the Uzi Verts, those guys, right? They do that shit, right?
do.
Like they got the colorful beads in their ears. They have to
A1,
paint their
A1.
finger.
The hair thing is
Who is
that's,
that?
that's one
He's
thing.
a producer he's on
So-
Love and Hip Hop.
Oh,
A1
okay.
Lyrica.
He better
He,
be-
Shout out
he
to
paints
A1.
his nails. He paints his fingernails.
Oh, okay.
That's a thing.
Is he a heterosexual man?
That's
Yeah,
what they
as
say.
far
See,
as
we,
I know.
we
got
talk
white-
about gender roles,
Well,
right?
as
And
far as
how
I
we've
know.
created gender roles in our society. And I'm tiptoeing a lot of lines. Tiptoeing with a Louis
Tiptoeing around the tulips.
We in here now.
Shout out
It's
to
over
FIFA,
with.
right? We in here. But we talk about gender roles and we've created these things, right?
Yeah.
And so we've been trained to believe that that's homosexual
Yeah.
activity, right? Or a
Well, it's not
feminine
manly,
thing,
right?
right? Feminine,
Or that
right?
it's not
so we'll go that
manly
way.
because
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
There you go.
definition
My
or
pops would
there's
slap
a
the shit out of me if I came
Right.
over there with some shit.
But
like that.
that's because that's how he's been taught, right? From generation to generation and generation
Well,
of
I mean,
gender
there's certain
roles,
things
right?
like the Stickman record. That's what men do, right?
Right.
I mean, certain shit is like it's kind of like too much, right?
But
this
why?
is what
Why is
men-
it too
there's
much?
a standard for what men's
Gender roles.
behavior is
I like these
as it
subtopics we
pertains to
got going on today, y'all. So-
Why is it too
heterosexuality
much?
and homosexuality.
But why? Yeah, why is that too much? Is it
'Cause you
because
gotta have balance,
Not saying
man.
that I believe that I would want to do these things either way, but why do you feel like you even think that it's too much?
I just believe in balance, man. Once you get out of balance, it's just gonna be wild, man.
But what created that balance for you?
It's just,
I'm just pushing
like you
you
see
to the
Lola's
limits.
hands and the nails and shit like that, right? That's
Right.
normal for you, right? You see the sisters, they got the, you see the sisters,
No
they got the
tea, no
nails
tea,
and everything. Boom, 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 boom. Like if you had the nails on right now, I feel like
We probably wouldn't be close. So at the end of the day, right? The reason why I'm saying that is I'm just pushing it to the brink because I feel like we've been taught that, right? We've been conditioned to believe that. Nah,
This
man,
behavior,
that's
this
feminine.
is-
Now, I'm not talking about like reproductive organs, right? Because we know this goes with that and that goes with that to produce a child, right? I'm talking about, like in this day and age, we wear more fitted jeans than we did once in the past, right? Like
Yeah,
in the
this is
past, we
trends-
used to wear
trends and
super
shit.
baggy Jabot jeans with the champ hoodie. I used to do it. And now that
Tall tees.
shifted, right? You
Tall tees.
Right, tall tees. Some dudes wear tight
Two or
jeans,
three
skinny
at a
jeans now,
time.
and they're not seen as.
Well, even when our
feminine
parents was
either.
coming up, they was wearing slim jeans.
They had the.
I feel like the styles would transition.
They
bell
had bell
bottoms, and they was wearing heels and other stuff
Platforms.
like the James Browns, the
Yeah.
Ron Isleys,
But
and stuff like that.
those are
So-
artists though, right?
But they're
They're
still
like
guys.
they're in a
Prince.
in a
You
certain.
know what I'm saying? Shout out to
But you're
Prince
not about to
R.I.P.
walk around with your butt cheeks out like Prince, right?
I'm not. I wasn't doing it even back then.
Prince,
but-
they're like artists, but you're not gonna see the regular brother out there walking around looking like Prince. You're gonna be like, this nigga crazy.
Go to 5 Points on a good Saturday.
Well, that's Atlanta, right? So
Yo, for sure.
Atlanta is wild as hell, man.
Pound sign.
It's
Atlanta.
ATL, man.
But for the most part, you wouldn't expect to see a
you
brother
a
walk
regular
around
ass
like
nigga.
that.
I don't want to see your butt
Yeah, I
cheeks
wanna
out,
see your
bro.
butt cheeks out.
With heels on.
I ain't even trying to see Prince with the butt cheeks out. Man. Him, Rick James, all this shit is wild, but
bitch. But listen,
it's art. I guess it's theater.
but I agree with Boosie. It sounds like Lola agrees with
She
Boosie.
going right back to the
Do
Boosie.
you agree
Yeah.
with Boosie too?
I mean, I feel like I agree with Boosie. That was more of a conversation we probably have at the crib.
Right.
I'm not with getting on the internet and telling people what they need to do
You
with
didn't
their
have to
family.
post that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a question I was gonna ask you too. Like, how do you feel like being a
content.
content creator,
Yeah.
like having a family out there? And
It's tough. I mean, you are opening the door for people to have an opinion on your kids or about your parenting. But I always say it's not their business. So
Right.
that's how I feel about Boosie's comment. I don't really speak on what other people do with their kids.
Right,
I know what my kids are allowed to do.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be comfortable with my child changing their gender completely at 12. My mom raised me old school. My parents raised me old school. When you get grown, you can do whatever you want to do while
Right.
you're here.
When you're old enough to accept the consequences
I'm following
that.
of
I'm
your
following that,
decisions.
too.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then
You
you
gonna pay
can
for all
do
the
it.
procedures.
Have fun. Enjoy. I'll support you then. But right now, this is what you are, and this is what you're gonna be until you leave. Like,
Gotcha.
So I don't know. It's tough. You just have to really censor and be careful, especially when you have a platform like Boosie, what you say about other people.
I heard he got banned from like
Planet Fitness. That shit was hilarious.
Like,
They was
really?
wildin'.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Doug, one of our
He
bros.
went
Doug
on
was
a
like,
whole-
hey,
he went on a whole
sis,
rant
cancel
about
your
that.
Planet Fitness membership. They kicking Boosie out. I'm like, bro.
Bro, what?
You see what he said? And he was in Planet Fitness with the purple
was
in
he?
the
Oh,
that's
background.
crazy.
I didn't know that's
with the
where he
brand.
was at.
So
I thought it
obviously
just came
they
out.
had to do what they had to do
Yeah.
because they're a judgment-free zone, right? That's what their brand is
yeah,
about.
yeah.
So
Gotcha.
they're like, you got to get up out of there. So that was really why they did that to him. So I was like, yo, Doug, we got to...
I thought they just came out of nowhere and was
Shout out
like,
to
we
Free
can't let
Spirit.
Boosie in here no more. He was in. Okay,
He
that
was
makes
in
sense.
there.
He was in their place of business, so they had
Yeah.
to public. That's how they got to do it. That's
Yeah,
their
they
public
gotta protect
relations.
themselves. Yeah, at the end of the
Right.
day, that's business, right? So,
Yeah, I'm not with the whole like speaking on people's kids. Like, even though I may disagree with the D-Wade stuff, but it's
But
like,
it's like that's not
yeah,
my
I'm
place.
not
Ain't my
gonna
business.
jump on the internet
Yeah.
and say something about somebody else's kid. Man.
Period.
Right.
and then like people sending the stuff over to you in the text format. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because I don't have kids yet. I don't want to be in that situation where you know what I mean. So it's like
Soon come.
soon come. So let D-Wade do whatever he's gonna do
He
with
don't
his
even
house.
know what
Yeah,
I,
exactly.
he don't even
You
know what I
just
just
I
said
heard you
to
say
him.
that. I heard you say
Soon
that.
come, soon come.
But yeah, I just like to mind my
Lola B.
business, man, and raising my folks how I'm gonna raise them.
Don't be
Yeah.
trying to get me pregnant, Sean. Don't be just trying to put a baby in my stomach. I need to find the right man.
I need to find a husband.
I like
Okay.
that. I'm just saying, man. I'm just speaking some positive things
Check
into
them
the
toes first,
universe.
Right.
Back to the
Always
toes.
check the toe.
Right.
Yes,
No,
he got a different color.
that's important.
It's over. But all right. So I feel like Boosie was right. It sounds like a lot of people around the table have their own opinions about it. It sounds
Well, was
like
he
Amber
right
said
or was he-
for her household? That's what Amber said. For her household,
For the alleged
she like nah.
situation.
You can wait until,
That's for this house.
which is what I think how we all feel about it as
Yeah.
well. So, all right, it's your world. I'm gonna throw it to you.
It's time for Tea with Lola B.
I don't even got a cup today. It's all good.
We didn't even got the cups today.
We're good. It's all good, y'all.
We getting new
We
cups.
can't even make the glasses clink.
It's all good. Hypothetical. We're gonna pretend.
happens.
So today's topic is a good one. Okay, it is. Well, I mean, really, it's always
Perhaps.
a good one. Perhaps. I think we can have a little bit of fun with this.
Okay.
So we're talking about first date sex.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's okay? Have you ever had sex on the first date? Do you feel like it's okay to have sex on the first date, or does that make you a hoe? Like, you know what I mean? Both ways too. Like, does that make you a hoe having sex on the first date, or how y'all feel about it?
This shit wild right here.
Babe, stop watching right now.
Because we about to
Cut it
talk.
off.
We about to talk about everything. So I'm gonna throw me and Coco under the bus.
Got some stories.
Our first official. It went down.
And it worked out.
And it worked out. Perfect.
And it really do be
So
happening
I'm
just
sharing,
like
right?
that.
It went down. It was wild too. It was reckless. I'm gonna solidify. I'm gonna let y'all know.
So if I'm not gonna hold y'all,
If
it was
Coco was
reckless.
burning, I would have been done. I was clouded,
What?
boy.
He said I was clouded.
Like
Sushi game.
running to the store for the plan B, like
Ooh.
right after bad. Yeah, it was bad. So like I said, man,
You
if we
fell
get
hard.
into
But y'all
trouble,
connected.
You
huh?
we
fell
let them
hard.
things
That
fly.
connection.
They had the connection.
They had the connection.
The Lord.
I don't know. It's just something about
He
you.
took care of me, man. In that situation, he took care of her as well, because I could have been flaming too, right?
Damn, this man wilding out.
I'm just being 100, but it connects to what her topic was, like first date sex. Like we just had this bomb ass connection. It was amazing,
we have a success
and
story.
we got it in.
Maybe we should have led with this.
We
Now
really-
everybody's about to be going on his fashion.
I love it.
Strap
I love
up,
it.
y'all. Strap up.
I love a
I think
good
I should have had a
success
jar of
story.
condoms on the table today to throw at the screen, because we're not promoting
Disclaimer.
that. I'm just saying, but the first date sex, first date sex. It
So
worked out.
clearly you with the shits.
I am.
Whoa,
I don't have to do it anymore.
You don't have to.
I'm in
you
the
don't have to-
rafters
you-
now.
You don't have to do
Before
it
saw what was
anymore.
gonna happen.
My jersey was
you already
good.
knew what was
Right,
gonna happen.
but
And I'll say this to my defense, though. Hold on, before I throw the mic to everybody else.
okay.
Me and Coco known each other for a very long time. So
Right.
even though we
True.
weren't
It wasn't stranger
intimate,
first date sex.
she wasn't a stranger first
True.
date sex. It was, oh, you're a good friend.
That is a vital.
we went to middle
that-
school
that
together.
is
We
a
grew
vital
up.
point.
Oh, yeah.
You've always been at a distance, a friend that was like, oh yeah, shout out, what's up? I see you over there, and then we just connected and it worked out.
And then the love
All right.
story just
Throw the
manifested.
ball.
All right, so I think that if you feeling it, fucking go for it. Now, me personally,
I'm cooked when I get home later. by the
I've
way.
never had first date
You cook
sex.
whenever the episode drops.
My mother might watch this.
Yeah, just let us see
yeah.
it when it comes out.
I'm in.
No,
I
she
feel
definitely
like-
don't watch when I'm editing. Go
I
ahead.
feel like let it fly. If you feel it in your spirit. I mean, we've talked about
In the spirit.
Oh
spirit,
yeah.
not the
Oh
spirit.
yeah.
You
In
know,
the spirit.
I
That's
be going,
Ali's
if
line.
spirit- If
I go
if
where
my,
the spirit
if
leads
my
me.
spirit is feeling it, then I'm with it, and if it's not, then we not.
So you
And
bust-
that's just
so you
kind of how I
busting it
roll.
open, huh?
I would, but I can't see myself doing that because how I've shared with you guys before
Right
how I
after
feel about
STK.
sex, right? How I feel about sex, how it's an emotional connection for me. I can't see myself vibing with somebody that much for it to take me there. I mean, it's not out the realm of possibilities, but I just don't see it. But I am in support of other people. Like, I feel like if you with the shits, then you with the shits, and I don't think anything's wrong with that. Because hopefully, as an adult, in the dating scene, we're talking about the adult dating scene. You're old enough to make those grown man decisions.
'cause I know.
Get
man.
it in.
I don't know, man. I just don't see you as like.
I said I support it. I ain't busting it open for a real
But then
nigga.
I do kind of see
On the
it.
first
What you
time.
trying to say, shit?
Did y'all
like, I
see the
can't see
dramatic
it.
pause?
Yeah.
He said you can or can't.
I'm sitting there trying to figure out what he about to say.
Lola got her side. I know it's little sis. I know Lola got her side
You
of
said
just
Lola
letting
busted it
loose and
open.
having.
That's my problem.
Like,
I be
living
with the
life.
shit. I
See?
seen a meme the other day. I reposted that shit. That's my
She
problem.
lives though.
I be with the shit.
It wasn't an insult.
Thanks.
It just means
I don't
you
know
play,
about
you
you,
dabble.
I play.
I play.
Dang.
Shout out to Pan.
So
How you feel?
I mean, y'all know how it is, man. If the spirit,
that's like
you
the
gotta.
second time he's done that in a row.
I'm
If
just
the
gonna-
spirit,
That's
you
the
know, you
second time
gotta.
he's done that in a row.
What's that? What I do?
Shout out to Pan. His shout outs.
Have you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
had that though? Have you ever had on the first?
You ever
date?
had first date sex?
What
I mean,
position
does
is
that have to be
way?
a date?
I mean, I consider a date could be
like you took someone out and boom,
Like
boom, boom.
y'all
that's
went
an
out
official,
together.
right? But could it be like we linked up?
smashed.
And,
The first time you met someone?
not met.
Not
but
met.
You linked up after.
Yeah, the link up. A
The
link
first
up.
link up,
The first
maybe.
link up.
We'll
For
just-
like,
we'll
we'll
simplify it a
just,
little
yeah.
bit.
That's the first link up.
The link
Okay.
up.
I mean,
'Cause
you
it
know,
may
if
not be a
you're
date,
if
but-
you're feeling it, man, you know.
If it's in your
It's-
spirit,
I'm sure
if you're
it's-
tingling, okay, below
In
the
my
waistline,
younger days, man,
in a
you know.
good way, not the sketchy way.
Like,
You know,
he
things
the
have
oldest
happened
man
as
in
a
the
younger
world.
in your younger days. You know, things will happen. You know, you don't have the same.
He's so
mentality.
indirect.
He's
But
so
right now, my
fucking
mentality-
indirect.
Right now, my mentality leads me to where the spirit is gonna lead me, man. You know, so.
It's a yes or no, bro.
Oh yeah, in the past, yeah, for sure. But, right now, I'm responsible, and you know, I'm
You say,
you know,
do your thing.
He's
right?
living a different life.
Yeah, I'm living a different life right now, and I don't.
But once upon a time, he was definitely with them
I'm
shit.
living a different life.
Right, but definitely wasn't raw dogging out here like that.
He said he was not out here
Yeah,
risking it all.
Alright, in my defense, I don't normally raw dog in my previous life of
His
not being a
previous-
married man,
right.
right? But the connection was there. I think we probably both felt it, and it was.
Spirit led.
Yeah, I was
I
off
knew
the
The
her
spirit said
already. The
go.
spirit led me
The
to
spirit-
just lay it down. So go ahead. Amber,
Okay,
how you
Amber,
feel?
how you feel?
Y'all like how I just be deflecting them questions.
You
right?
did. You kind of didn't even really
he does that all
answer.
the time.
I got the yes out of him.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you
you
what I
did.
had.
Give me some, because I appreciate it, because
Not these days though. But I don't do no more first dates, so that's over with.
Oh, okay.
What?
What? Back
I was like,
before Amber goes now.
The first date type
How do you
stuff?
not have a first date?
You said
No,
you
I
don't
say
do
anymore.
that.
Like there's no more first dates. Like I don't do that no more.
There's
What you
no
mean?
more. So why you not with the first
Y'all
date
funny, man.
shits?
Nah, no more first dates, man. You know, I'm building on something right now, and if you know after that, I'm
Okay.
just be a
Got a
player.
Well,
right now.
situation.
that makes more sense, because
Yeah,
I
you
was
know.
just wondering. You was just saying no, like what
Y'all
you
know
mean?
how I
no?
do. I'm a little vague with certain
Oh,
things.
a
so-
little.
We know.
Oh, we
King of
know.
deflection.
We
It's the
know.
politics, man.
We
You know, I play
know.
the politics game.
Politics.
Sure.
Man. What?
Barely answered
Politics.
the
You
question.
play the politics game. Well,
Yeah,
we all
man.
play the
I'm
politics game.
not
So
cool.
let me. See.
I'm a politician.
Now he Obama.
Hey, man.
But go ahead, Amber.
So what about you, Amber? How you feel about it?
I mean, it's funny that you said that because my girlfriends that do like still date or they're still trying to, you know, get in a relationship, that the ones that usually have sex on a first date, it doesn't turn out to be anything serious. Now that's you're an anomaly.
Right.
Like
Okay.
it actually worked out. It was
Yeah.
wild dog, and y'all actually got married after that. But the
highlighted
majority of the girls that I talk to, they're like, it doesn't happen. Like guys don't really take them serious. For me and my relationship, we didn't have sex until like what 9-10 months after we were dating officially.
Whoa.
No, it wasn't me, though.
Whoa. Okay.
He was trying to test you out, see if you was
Yeah.
gonna be solid or not.
Right. So
Okay.
thank God too, because I'm like a fertile myrtle. So we might have like 10 kids. No, but yeah, he made me wait.
Okay.
For me, I'm like, let's go.
Oh, he
Like,
made you wait.
I like you, you like me.
That's-
What's
yeah,
up?
that's
Like,
different.
That's
Solid.
fire.
yeah.
I
So
like
That's a
that.
flip
I
too,
love
because
it.
you don't
Yeah.
normally hear the guy say,
Right.
"Nah, I'm cool.
yeah.
Let's take it
I'm like,
easy."
what you mean? Like,
She's like, what you mean?
He's right here. Let's go. Let's do it. Like,
He's like, nah.
nah.
That's what's
But
up.
he
That's
really
what's
wanted
up.
to. He really like from what he tells me now. He's like, I really liked you, and I didn't want it to just be like a situation where I'm
That's cool.
smashing it out.
Because it could turn
I
into
respect
something casual real quick.
Right.
Real
And
fast.
look how it turned out. Man. You got
Right.
a nice rock on the finger. You got the
good.
nice
Right,
family.
right.
Got a little ginger baby, you know.
Yes.
Y'all are
That's
the
what's up.
ginger. I never knew that's what they
And you
call
seen
Me
Right.
neither.
Next.
Me
You seen the dude
neither.
from
I
Next?
think it's
His
so
daughter?
cute though.
Yeah.
Oh, her name is RL.
You got a
Rory.
RL. Yeah, his daughter's right there too.
Her daughter, his daughter's name is Rory,
Who?
and she is a RL from Next.
From Next.
Yeah, man.
Rory. That's
Redhead
boy,
gang, man.
yeah.
You know, even Fab's kids too.
Yes,
Oh, yeah?
they are
Chris
redheads. Yeah.
Johan.
You know,
Yep.
I keep an eye out for the Reds.
Something special about them.
Oh yeah.
So you've never.
No, I didn't say I never. I said I was with it.
Yeah, she's like, I said I was with it.
Absolutely, yes.
You said, I'm
Like,
fine, but it didn't
Sure.
happen. But this.
but
Yeah.
not this in this situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I don't
So
think.
you think, does that make you like a hoe? Well,
If-
not you, because you're for it.
Yeah.
So,
'cause I
and
guess
you're not.
that's what you call Coco
Wait, did you?
a hoe.
No.
Coco, I ain't saying it. You heard that?
No,
Okay,
no,
what's
no.
my perspective on it?
Society's perspective
Yeah, I think
on
society's perspective probably
on
is
having sex
if
on
you
the
have
first
sex on the first date,
you're
that you're
a hoe.
Yeah, thought, jump off,
Yeah.
whatever expression we want to use.
Right.
For whatever area you're from.
So hypothetically speaking, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Did you say that you was with it or
cool.
not?
Answer my question
I know
already,
you're
B.
not doing it
I
now.
already
with
answered
it,
the question.
kinda
B. No, I'm playing. Am I with it?
Yeah. Aside from your current
It's-
situation,
you know,
just-
if the spirit lead me to that, you know,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
to that
okay, the
situation,
spirit,
I'm gonna be like,
the
look, you know,
right,
I'm
because we
feeling
move
her.
with our
We're
spirit.
gonna
Yes
build.
or no? Yeah.
Okay, with the
But
shit.
you know.
Check. with the shits. Check mark. All right, cool.
Right.
So yeah, I mean,
But
so
not,
I guess
but not raw dogging though. We're not raw.
Right. You did say
That's
that.
kind
shady.
of
I'm
horrible.
shady.
I was living on the edge.
But hey, the
life
spirit
on the
led him
edge.
to his
It's
wife,
wild,
though.
man, because
you know?
at that point I was a little bit older, so it wasn't like I'm running crazy, young bull wilding,
Young
raw
bull.
dog. I was, a little bit older at that point, so it was kind of like, okay, you made a conscious
He
decision.
was raw dogging
So
with
you trusted-
intention.
you
Based
trusted
off of
her.
the young lady that you was with,
Right.
So
Right.
That makes
I gotta
sense.
do that for the young bulls out there. I don't want you to be thinking that
You can just
I'm
run up
16,
in
17, I'm
anything.
just running up in something. Nah, man, I was a little established in the
The
game.
spirit led
man.
him to his wife.
I
Man.
had some stripes, man, in the game before
Cool,
I
cool.
made that decision.
But then
That's
how
what's
many
up.
first dates are you going on? Like, I mean, it could kind of be considered a little whorish. Like, if you're going on a date every other week with different guys,
And you recruiting. Sometimes you recruiting.
and you smashing every single week,
Oh, nah.
a different guy
I
or a
don't
different
know.
girl.
Oh,
No, we're
You
just
said you was with it.
yeah, that's you.
I did, and I
not,
recanted my
not,
decision.
not for all
Like,
of them. Not if you're going on
She's
a
like,
date
hold on, I
a
gotta
week
put
with
some
a different
parameters in
nigga.
place.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
mean,
it's
like, if
my
it's the
only
first
first date
date-
here for a while,
Yeah.
then I'm
right,
okay with
then
it.
it's
yeah.
like, okay.
Right, yeah. If
but
you're
then,
going on a
like,
lot of dates and just smashing, like,
Right.
you just kind of a thought. But
Let's just call it what it is. You a hoe.
Kendall, I ain't say it, big dog.
and it go both ways. It go both ways, I
Right,
ain't say
exactly. Exactly.
Coco, I did say the other stuff though, and then Lola said she called you a thought. So
My
you're gonna have to talk
sis
to her
Coco
later.
is the farthest from that, so let's not even get shit
I'm
twisted.
just saying what you said.
Let me just clear
Stop
shit
trying
up
to be
for
a
the
gangster
folks.
now.
No.
Go ahead. You about to grab my
I'm
mic?
about to mute you.
Exactly. You're
I'm
done.
about to air this bitch out and knock all the shit over.
She gonna knock the coffee table over.
Where's the
And
jiff at? Where's the jiff at?
not the table. Not the table.
But yeah, you said multiple first dates.
Right,
Smashing.
so you have to put some parameters around it.
Right,
Like,
right,
It can't be, okay, I'm dating, so I'm on
So
a
I'm
date
fucking.
every other week.
I'm dating, so I'm fucking.
Right, no, and I think we have a tendency to do that, ladies. Like, forget him, I can go get a bunch
that
of other
Meg Thee
niggas.
Stallion
and-
I was just
Yeah.
about to say,
Yeah.
though, we're connected right now because Meg's like,
Shit.
why can't I have fun? Why
Right.
can't I do that?
I think you can have fun if you're not trying to get someone back or if you're not hurting from something. Like, it has to be like, are you just doing it because you feel liberated
Get
as
somebody
a woman?
back.
Or
Why
is
is
it
that
because
on
you're
your
trying to
head?
get back
You
sex?
trying to get somebody back?
But she just give you the scenarios, right?
Nah, but that
Somebody
was
cheated.
the first one she said.
Yeah, but
Somebody
normally-
cheated, so
yeah.
you're like, I'm
I'm
gonna
on
cheat
your
back.
head now, Amber. I'm on your
I see you. But yeah, somebody cheated on you, or your guy left you, or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
like,
So you want to get
fuck him.
back.
Like, I'm
Get
about
back.
to smash all
Don't play
these
get
niggas.
back
in
with
that
your
way. Got
vagina.
You see what I'm saying?
Do not play get back
I
with
knew,
your
I knew
with
what
your
you meant,
pussy.
but I was more so just taking it like, okay, all right, I got you. I'm with you. I think I was
Yeah.
just watching a clip from like Love and Hip Hop with Tommy and some other person. I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop like that, but it
Okay.
came across my my timeline. Somebody
Who the
posted
hell is
it, and
Tommy,
she
dog?
Tommy's a young lady that's very
Oh, okay. I think
prominent
Tommy
on
from
Love
Martin.
and
I'm like,
Hip
who
Hop.
else Tommy?
R.I.P.
Or nephew
Tommy.
Tommy.
But she was basically saying she
Oh,
caught
he did
that
pass,
homeboy
yeah.
was doing her dirty, and then she was like, well, you know what? Fuck your homeboy,
Homeboy,
and I'm gonna
exactly.
do this,
Or
and
your
all
daddy.
them niggas in your circle,
Yeah.
right, just to get back.
Don't play
and
get
he was
back
just like,
with your
he kind of
poom.
like flicked it off and was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's you, right? Like,
Ladies, do not play get back with your poom, okay? No,
Yeah.
it's a no. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
And that's not
That's
even
what
for
she's
about it
saying.
being
Don't do
whorish.
it.
It's just like you're gonna hurt yourself.
You
in the
are,
long
in the
run.
long run, you definitely gonna be hurt, babe.
I mean,
Get
look at
flamed
April
up.
and
Yeah,
Fitz.
that
Like,
too.
you know what I'm saying? That was a whole
yeah.
situation. I feel like it was a whole situation. It was like a get back, and then
and
it
O
kind
was
of
just
blew
smiling.
up. Yeah, like
O
know?
was like,
It
you're not
seemed
coming
very
on tour,
convenient.
you're not coming on tour, and you're not
bag
coming on
off.
tour.
Exactly.
Like, damn, Fizz.
Exactly.
Messing up the check, bro.
Everybody money messed up, man.
Hey, Bow. I'll take Bow back. You know, we can. Bow, you want to get a couple dollars real quick? Come on, I'll take you back. So I'm with
He
you
said,
on
"I'll take
that.
you back."
yeah. So just be careful. I would
That's
just
what
say
happened.
that.
Bow
Be
used to be on that
careful.
Be
joint.
careful. Do
I
your thing, but
respect
just
that's fair.
Careful, man.
That's
I was
definitely
about to
fair.
sing that
make
same
sure
little
you
song.
align and do
Well,
it.
shit. I mean, obviously we all on the same page. We all with the shits. Okay.
Y'all
Yeah.
with the shits.
No, we all with the shits.
You said yes too.
You say yes
Did
too.
I said my younger self.
Nah,
right now, you know, I'm more in
B.
tune.
We know for right now that's how we
See, always
excluded your current
deflecting.
situation. But had you not been in it, we all in this
Nah,
room with
nah,
the
you
shit.
know,
So
I've been
don't
looking,
don't try to separate us now.
Nah. I'm like her husband. You
Don't
know, I'm
turn
looking
me
for the,
up.
you know, for the right one.
I'm
so.
looking for the
He's with the shits, y'all. Don't let him fool you. He said what he said earlier, and I said what I said just now. So boom.
B
Team
trying to
Lola
narrate
B.
my story, man.
So boom, Team Lola B. Okay.
Boom.
She's like,
We
I'm
all
rapping
with
it.
we all
Look.
with the shit.
She's like, you ain't going
In
back.
conclusion, we're all with the shit. First date sex. It's Nothing wrong with that.
Facts.
Be
Facts,
safe.
facts,
like
facts.
Amber said, be safe, be
And have
smart,
parameters.
and have perimeters.
Now I'm out here dating with a purpose.
Make a conscious
Absolutely.
decision.
And black men do not cheat.
I'm with that.
Remember that.
I'm down with that. We don't
They
cheat,
love that
man.
that message
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yeah.
Black
What
men
is it?
date with a purpose and we do not cheat. That's what it is.
BMDC, man.
Okay.
Hashtag BMDC, man.
Oh,
Right.
God. How did you survive with just them
Girl,
two?
I barely.
Hey, we just do
Barely.
what's fair and
What is
just and we
Amber
speak
trying
the
to
truth.
say?
I'm just saying, she's the only female energy against two.
She's raw.
She's
real
got a loud
raw.
personality.
She holds it down.
Yeah.
She's got a loud
got a loud
personality.
She's raw. So she cuts us up sometimes. So most of the time. But all right. You
And she
done?
is a feminist
I'm
too,
done.
so he be
sure am.
helping her out too. So
Yeah, he
He's a
does
feminist.
have
Big
my
time.
back. He has
She's
my
like,
back
after
a
this
lot.
episode, no. Nah, I'm
He has my
I'm
back a
definitely a
lot for
feminist.
sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
We
so
have a
sometimes
great
I be
dynamic,
battling with both of them.
To
so
be
it
honest,
don't-
Okay.
he and I bicker the most.
Shit is like sometimes he be with me, sometimes he be with Lola. So
Yeah.
you know.
That's how that's how I
Ali and I
gotta
bicker
be,
the
man.
most, but our dynamic for the most part is really solid. So it really don't be no pressure, like ever.
Holding it down.
Holding it down.
PLP.
Okay, PLP. Hold it down.
Dude, so I was around.
Amber's on fire.
I am legally blind. But yeah, so that wraps up to Lola B. I appreciate you guys' transparency as always. And to our audience, please do not forget to comment below. Tell us how y'all feel about first date sex. You with it? You with the shits like us or you not? Let us know what kind of content, what kind of subjects and topics you guys want to hear from us, you know? Throw
Boom,
some
boom.
stuff out there.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Let us know what you want to hear so we can deliver.
Boom. Hey. It's been fun, man. It's been real.
It's been
you know,
real.
Episode 28.
28.
Episode 28, man. We've been riding. We've been doing our thing.
We about to be on 30.
You know,
It's lit. We gotta do
30.
we gotta do a
Something
dirty
special
30.
for 30.
We gotta do something special for 30.
Yeah, we gotta think about
We're
it.
gonna
See
have
what
one
we
for
can do.
30.
Let's marinate
Some
on that.
homework.
I
We got
want to
some
do something
homework.
special for 30.
So, hey, Amber, thank you so much for being our
Yeah,
first
definitely.
business guest, right? Somebody who came on here, schooled us a couple of things in the beginning.
Absolutely.
Couldn't give all the cookies away.
Of course
right?
not, of course
But
not.
she's one of our first entrepreneurs that we had on the show, and we really appreciate having you. Thank you
Absolutely.
for putting up with us in our technical difficulties.
And
today.
being
I'm gonna
tra-
put
and being
that. I'm
transparent
putting
with us
that
as well.
on here.
Good.
You know, she held it down. But what better person to be here during some technical difficulties for Solidified than content creators?
Right?
So, we appreciate
On
you.
it.
We really do.
Thank you guys for having me. I've enjoyed it. And thanks for bearing with me and my lack of music knowledge.
No, it's okay.
Killed my man
You
early.
hung tight.
What?
Nothing. We're not gonna say it.
Uh-oh, he's still coming.
Alright, I'm gonna ride.
Wrap it up.
Thank you for tuning in to another great episode of the Solidified Podcast. It's your boy King Shiz.
It's your man Ali the Great.
It's Lola B with the T.
And who's that over there?
Amber Ficklin.
For TV, subscribe, all that stuff.
We love y'all, man. It's all love, all love. We out.
We out.
Peace.
Cool.
What up, y'all? It's Amber. I've just been solidified. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, and comment under this video right now.